Piano was one of the first ones to believe and support independent watchmaking. And as you all know, in Philips, we all love watches. And we decided to do this joint collaboration with the brands that are now here represented in Hong Kong, which I really thank for supporting Piano first and creating, consigning to us those unique, ladies and gentlemen, timepieces that were made specifically for this auction. Long project. Piano was super stressed. She's still super stressed. But that's why we like her. So 896, ladies and gentlemen, is the first lot of this session, and we have nothing less than an hourglass designed by Renault Newson and with 3 million, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 million nanoballs in purple color. That for Debetune was a complete nightmare, as you said yesterday. They said, we don't want to do it anymore in purple color because it's so difficult. Of course, the hourglass is designed by no one less than Mark Newson. And also, last but not least, the proceeds of all the lavish attic session, let's say, will be donated to the Hausammann Foundation. And the gentleman is here, please, unopposed to this legend of Hong Kong. The gentleman was one of the first to promote Swiss watchmaking in Hong Kong since 1967, if I'm not mistaken. And now with his foundation, he's helping young students or young Hong Kong lovers of watches, watchmaking, to help them to realize their dreams and to become watchmakers. Is that right? Yes. So also Mr. Hausammann is here. If you have time, please have a chat with the gentleman. He has a lot of stories to tell. But going serious now to my job. 896, ladies and gentlemen, the hourglass. No reserve, but of course with interest, let me start straight at the low estimate. 130,000 Hong Kong dollars starts me. Who would like to give me more than 130? Texas is the first, and 140 Young Ho, 150 back to Texas at 150,000 now. It's ahead of you. 150, 160 Hong Kong online, 170 back to Texas at 170,000 now. It's ahead of you, Young. 180 gentlemen's bid. 180 the bro here in the room, but 190 Texas. It's ahead of you, sir. 190,000 is from Texas. 200,000 now, Yo Hongo on the phone. Come back to me online. At 200,000. Gertrude, sir. At 200,000 for the hourglass. Signed by Mark Newson and made in collaboration with David Thune. At 200,000. It's with Young online, sir. Try one more. 200,000 is a bit. Gertrude, Cindy. Online for warning at 200,000. Sold to Young, paddle number 2060. Now, 897, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Langenhaine. So it's like a time machine, because the watch was made in 2015 by still the founder of Langenhaine, Mr. Marco Lang. Then it was secretly stored in a Dresden safe, and then appeared again for this auction. The watch was originally made with a silver dial that is still here with a lot, but Langenhaine said, no, we want to do something more special, and they made a unique pink dial fitted with purple hands. And Gosen, correct me if I'm wrong, it is the only Moritz with pink, and you're not gonna make another one. So the brand just confirmed that this will be the only one made with pink dial. And it's number 53. Let me start here, ladies and gentlemen. We're bidding at 180, 190, 200,000 starts me. Who would like to give me more? 200,000 is the opening bid from Belgium. Welcome. At 200,000 Hong Kong dollars. 220 Hong Kong, thank you. 240, 260 now, at 260,000 now. With paddle number 7131 at 260,000, come back to me online. Hong Kong at 260,000, it's ahead of you. 260 is the bid at 260,000 Hong Kong dollars. Hong Kong is back, 280,000 now, thank you. 300,000 new online bid from Hong Kong. Come back to me online. It's unique, Langenhaine Moritz series, 300,000 is now the current bid from Hong Kong online. At 300,000 Hong Kong dollars. Who would like to give me more? Phone bidders. At 300,000 Hong Kong dollars. At 300,000, ladies and gentlemen, at 300,000 for the unique Moritz 320. Thank you. It's ahead of you now at 320,000. Try one more online at 320,000 for this unique. Can I say that the winner will have a free visit of your beautiful manufacturer? Sorry? And dinner too, wow. So the winner of the Langenhaine will have a visit of a beautiful manufacturer in Dresden and a dinner. So 320, come on. How can I motivate you more? 320 is the bid. Online, don't be shy. It's a beautiful watch. At 320, all done. Fair warning. At 320,000 Hong Kong dollars, I'm raising my gavel online. Don't make mistakes. At 320,000, selling to online. Sold at 320,000, paddle number 78042. Lot 898, we have now Konstantin Chainkin. Here you are. That created for the first time the panda. What animal can better represent China and the rest of Asia? Is really, of course, in attractive condition. And it's unique. You're not going to make another one, right? It's still, no, it's going to be the only steel panda that Chaikin is making. And here I can offer bidding at 80, 85, 90,000 with an advanced bidder. 100 in the room, thank you. I have 110,000, even 120 now. 130, 140, 150 the gentleman, 160. 170, 200 Cindy Yen, 240 Alice Gobby, 250 the gentleman from Singapore. Your accent reminds me something. 250, 300,000 Cindy Yen, an applause for Cindy. 300,000, our deputy chairwoman. Sir, would you like to say more? $300,000. Alex, are you still with us? Online, fair warning, the bid is with Cindy. Gertrude, would you like to join us? 320, of course, I'll take. Thank you, sir. Back to the room here in West Kowloon, where gentlemen seated. At 320,000 Hong Kong dollars. At 320. It's for a good cause. I'll take 330. Also because the gentleman can say 340. 340, thank you. 350, even better. Thank you. An applause to the gentleman. At 350,000. Cindy, Gertrude, online. Gentlemen seated here in West Kowloon at 350,000 Hong Kong dollars. For the unique stainless steel panda. At 350,000 Hong Kong dollars. At 350. Cindy, I'm looking at you. Online, Gertrude. You should not hesitate. It's unique. Kosten striking the panda for a good cause. You should just raise your paddle. I'm raising the gavel. Cindy, Gertrude, you're still with us? Gertrude, stepping out. And raising the gavel, put it to pressure. Going once, the unique panda. Going twice, Cindy, now or never. 350 to the gentleman, thank you so much. And your paddle is, you were too fast, 186, thank you. Cindy, have you seen the last lot of this session? Try again. 899, ladies and gentlemen, Luira in collaboration with Vianney Alter. Of course, it's a unique piece because it was made by the two big brands, Vianney Alter, of course, the watchmaker, and Luira. But more interesting, what we were discussing the other day is that you have a cufflinks made by himself that were not scheduled, and he said, oh, I just made it. I want to give also the cufflinks. And the painting, thank you for reminding me. And here with interest, I can start at 20, 30, 40,000 already Hong Kong dollars with an advanced bidder at 40,000 Hong Kong dollars with 42,000 the gentleman, 45,000 here. 48,000 the gentleman, 50,000 here. 55,000 now with Alex, 60,000 online, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100, no, 95, 100, 110, 120. Hey, you're God, you clear the bids, 130. You have cleared the bids. 130,000 Alex Hobby. Sir, are you still with us? We went too fast. Come on, yes, I agree. Come on. Have you seen the watch? It's beautiful. 130 with Alex Hobby. Online. Are we all cleared? For the unique Louis Erard, also you promised me you're not making another one, right? Okay, promised. 130 is the bid. Selling to Alex Hobby on the phone. Going once, going twice. Sold to Alex, paddle number 2096. $900, ladies and gentlemen. Piano's favorite brand to pronounce. So I'll do my best. Holding Rich. Good, thank you. So we have now a watch that is the first one to be fully made in Holland. Great. The gentleman that launched this brand is an architect, but he fell in love with watches when he was a teenager. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he decided to start his own brand, and he wanted to bring his architectural experience or knowledge into watches. So he created this beautiful case and lugs inspired by the Art Nouveau movement. It's a 5-grade titanium case, 3D printed, ladies and gentlemen. And also you have the balance of the barrels on the front side of the dial, and the dial is like some sunglasses. When it goes to the UV or sunlight, it gets darker in order to protect the accuracy of the movement. It's the first time that appears publicly, and the watch is accompanied by a beautiful sculpture inspired by the lugs. I think I well introduced your lot. Now goes to bidding, and here I would like to open at 120, 130, 140,000 starts me. 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200,000. At 200,000. 220 gentlemen seated. At 220,000 gentlemen seated ahead of China online. 240 Florida online. 260 Tiffany Toe. Have you seen the watch, sir? It's beautiful. 280 the gentleman was first. Gentlemen seated here. 300,000 Tiffany Toe. 320 Young on the phone. 350 Tiffany. China, Florida. 380. 400,000 Tiffany too. 400,000, sir. Young. 420. Young on the 440 Tiffany too. 440,000. Also, you have to promise me, Michelle, you have to promise you're not making another one, huh? Not in this execution, exactly. Yeah, promised. I have witness. 460. Because also has the sculpture. I'm watching you. 460. Z Young. Tiffany, would you like to try one more? Sir, would you like to try 480? Thank you for your bidding. Online, 460. Young on the phone, raising 480, not finished yet. 480,000 Hong Kong online, Young. Try 500. With pleasure. You heard it, Hong Kong online. 500,000 I will bid with Young on the telephone at 500. Hong Kong online is also for a good cause. Mr. Hausammann is looking at you. Try one more. 500,000. Bid with Young Ho on telephone and selling. If online doesn't come back to us, fair warning at 500,000. Going once to Young. Last chance, 550. 550 Hong Kong online. Well done, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your bidding. 550 Young. Now I'm looking at you. 580, of course, is for a good cause. Absolutely. 580 also because Hong Kong online can come back to us at 600 if he wishes to do so. 580 back with Z Young on the telephone at 580,000. Online, 600 is next. 580 is here with Z Young. And raising the gavel. If there's no further interest, 580 is the bid. And selling to Young on the telephone once, twice. Sold to you. Congratulations, panel 2020. Last but not least, Reservoir. Look at, again, the dial. It's beautifully painted. A panda holding his bamboo, but it's not just aesthetic. The bamboo actually moves us to indicate the minutes and is retrograde. And at 6 o'clock, you have the jumping hour. You promised me it's going to be the only one, right? Only one. Also, the brand confirmed is going to be the only one available, made. And what is also extremely interesting is that the panda is UV, so you can actually, it glows in the darkness. You can clearly see the panda and the bamboo in the darkness. And here, I can offer bidding here at, let's start at 50,000 with an advanced bidder at 50,000. 50,000 from Hong Kong. Thank you, Hong Kong. Who would like to give me more? Where is Cindy? 55,000 from China, of course. 60,000 Hong Kong. Back to Hong Kong. 65,000 Norway. 70,000 Hong Kong. China, come back to me. Norway. 70,000. The bid is from Hong Kong now at 70,000 Hong Kong dollars. 75,000 online bid from Hong Kong. Alex, would you like to join us? At 75,000. 80,000 Alvin now, new bidder on the phone. At 80,000 Hong Kong dollars. 85,000 Saudi Arabia now. I do you, Alvin, I have you Hong Kong online. Alex Robbie, I'm still waiting for you. 85,000. 90,000 back to Alvin now. I do you online. at 90,000 Hong Kong dollars. Where are the Chengdu collectors? Online. They're online. 90,000 is with Alvin. 95,000 Saudi Arabia is back. 100,000 Alex Corby on the phone. Alvin, Saudi Arabia, it's ahead of you. Alex Corby on the phone, 100,000 Hong Kong dollars. Online, Hong Kong, China, 110 Saudi Arabia. 120,000 back to Alex Corby. Saudi Arabia is ahead of you, 120 VBDs with Alex on the phone. 120,000. Make no mistake, Saudi. He confirmed it. It's the only one. And here we are, 130. You see, it works. It works. 130, Saudi Arabia. 140. Saudi Arabia, you heard it. Alex Corby on the phone, 140,000. Come back to me at 150. Don't hesitate. It's also for a good cause. 140. 140 Saudi. China, Hong Kong, selling to Alex on the phone, raising the gavel, 140,000 is the bid. Saudi Arabia, 150. 150, 160, it's not finished yet, 160,000 now. 160,000 Saudi, still ahead of you. 170, back. Saudi Arabia is back, Alex. 170, 180, back to Alex on the phone, 180,000 now. Saudi Arabia. $180,000. Raising the gavel, 190, Saudi Arabia is back. 200,000, Alex Corby on the phone. 200,000. Saudi. The unique panda signed by a reservoir at 200,000 Hong Kong dollars. Raising the gavel, going to Alex Corby on the phone at 200,000 Hong Kong dollars, going once, going twice. It's all to Alex, congratulations, paddle number 2097. Here we are, thank you all again, one more time, for your contribution. Thank you, Mr. Hausammann. Good, all the best for your students and to promote the watchmaking culture in Hong Kong. Let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen. Another important, of course, watchmaker related to Hong Kong.